Hello, my name is Abril Chihuahua. I am majoring in Communications and Media and Broadcasting from GCU, and this is my This Is Me video for my Fundamentals of Communications class. So I was actually born in Mexico and I was raised here in Arizona. I moved here when I was 5 years old. Growing up, English was very much of a struggle to learn and to be able to comprehend. As someone who had to learn English and as soon as I entered kindergarten and didn't know anything, it was a little bit more difficult. I was actually put in special classes because I didn't understand the grammar and the syntax of English. The order is different in Spanish sometimes, so for me, and especially the spelling is very, very difficult to understand and to learn. However, when I was 15 years old, I was a certified tutor in English. I got my certificate from ASU in English tutoring. My relationships are my family and my friends. I have, my family and my friends are very important to me and I love communicating with them. It is a little bit difficult since I do go through depressive episodes and having to really communicate with them when I want to communicate, but there is, no energy to communicate with them is a little bit more difficult. And it's really hard. And I'm still managing and working my way through that currently. I am an older sister. I have a 10-year difference with one of my brothers and a 13-year difference with my other brother. So currently I am 24 and I have to communicate with an 11-year-old. So having to understand the slang and the jargon has, really tests me, and it tests my age, and I don't like to talk about it very much. My life experiences, I am Mexican American, technically, I guess you could say. I consider myself more of a Chicana though, since it's more of the Chicana experience. I do tend to follow a lot in tradition since I am, much more in touch with my native roots. I don't know my Nahuatl language as much as I wish I did. That's my mother tongue. I am fluent in Spanish, I'm fluent in English, but not Nahuatl, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can from, our histories and things like that, which there isn't completely a lot of. I'm also DACA, so having to communicate my financial status to college and my college experience is quite different from others. Not from a whole bunch of people, but it's different from, the normal everyday kids that you have enrolled in school. So having to really find scholarships and to really be looking through and understanding all the rules and in order to apply for even a scholarship, it's really important. So a lot of reading has to be done, and that communication is very strong right there. One of my hobbies though that I grew up and it actually helped me a lot was theater. I was a very introverted kid. I didn't want to participate. Participation was not my main thing ever. But theater really helped me come out of my shell because it helped me with enunciation, grammar, syntax, and really communicating with a large audience. I got very comfortable. For some reason, when I was on stage, I get a whole bunch of self-esteem like I've never felt before, and it's wonderful because I get to see things from other perspectives, especially characters that I get to play. For example, I was in Antígona Las Rosas que something in el desierto, I forgot, by Perla de la Rosa, and I was playing the mother, who is a very religious Catholic. The entire play is about femicide, so she is basically begging God and Mary to please let her son into the heavens. And to really get into that perspective, especially for the religious difference and the values as well, to understand her worldview, I have to really understand the character. Other than that, my relationships with my self-esteem really just have to really depend on where I am in life, and it also really affects my communication. If I'm really confident and really happy in life, then I'm a-okay to communicate most of the time, but if I'm not, I don't tend to have the energy. So I'm still working on that and I'm still learning. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's just all in good practice. Thank you for watching my video. I wish you a good day. Bye.